everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Maria, and I have a card tutorial for you today, and it's this Grateful card. I love this because I love this frame, and they have a lot of different scenes that you can use on it, but I love the fall, and so this card is a special one for me, even though it's super simple and easy. But this is what I'm sharing with you today. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to use a basic 5.5 by 4 1/4 card base, and then this piece is 4 by 5.5, and this is our matted piece. And then I'm using the new framelits, which I love, and this is the Hearth and Home framelits, and you can use it like a fireplace hearth or the window frame, so that's super cute. And then we're going to use the seasonal framelits, which is this framelit set, and it comes with the Grateful, and that's the one that I'm using today. It has Fa La La, Snow, Special, and then some other framelits here also. And then we're using the new stamp set, Happy Scenes. This is all in our holiday catalog. And so this is the scene I'm using, is this fall with the pumpkins, and you can see there's winter and there's Halloween, so it's very, and it's got the little sentiments too, so it's very versatile. So that's what we're using. So let's go ahead and get started here. I already went and used my Big Shot and cut out the window frame and also the Grateful. So I didn't have to take the time to do that. So let's go ahead and stamp our piece. This piece is 2.5 by 3 1/4. Now, usually I'll just stamp it and then cut it out, but I wanted to make this a little quicker. So let me grab this paper so I can stamp on here. I don't want to get it all over my tabletop. So I'm using the chocolate chip to stamp my scene onto this paper. Hopefully I'm going to get it straight and it's going to be perfect. Make sure it's really coated good, and I don't want to get my head in the way, so I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to move it up a hair. Oh yeah, that came out good. So isn't that cute? And it's all ready for you to color. Now I'm going to use my blender pen for this to color this in, and I'm going to open some garden green, some cherry cobbler, because I want this to look like a real fall scene, like I remember when I was a kid. And Hello Honey, and then some Cajun craze and some pumpkin pie. And actually I only need the front part, because if you're gonna use the blender pen, you just actually will squeeze it like that to get some ink on your cover, and you're ready to go. So let me make sure I have it on all my, as you can see I've already done this, and now I'm getting ink all over my hands. Okay, and then the pumpkin pie. Alright, so I'm ready to go. So I'll just get my blender pen out here. And I love these blender pens. They make things so quick and easy. And I'll grab some pumpkin pie. And see how quick and easy these are to color. And it looks really pretty. I love the blender pens. And you can do it real light and then go over it. And if you want to add shadow, you can go back over, you know, take some darker and then just add shadow if you want. I mean, you can get really detailed if you want to sit and fool with it. Okay, so I'm going to use some pumpkin pie on a little of these leaves for that pretty orange color. Okay, and then just wipe my pen off, and I'm going to take some Cajun craze, and this is a real pretty fall color. It's got a little bit of a reddish orange to it, and it looks like the maple leaves that I remember growing up with. So we're going to make some of these, and then I'm going to use some Hello Honey for some yellow. and you don't have to be super detailed with this. And then some cherry cobbler for those really red ones. And then I guess I'll make the other one cobbler too. Okay, so now I'm going to use some garden green, and I'm just going to add a little bit of grass because usually in the fall there's not a whole lot of grass, but I'm just going to add just a touch. In Texas, there is still grass this time of year. So, okay, so that's it. I'm going to just go ahead and quickly close up my inks because I don't want them. And then we're ready to attach it to our frame. And hopefully I can do this without getting my head in the way. So I'm going to use some Stampin' Dimensionals. And one other thing that I want to do, this is cut out of soft suede, this little frame here. One other thing I want to do is I kind of wanted to give it a little bit of a weathered look. So I'm going to use some soft suede and my little dauber. And I'm going to pick up some of that ink, and I'm just going to go around my frame a little bit. It just gives it a little bit added detail. I'll get the ledges. And nothing too fancy, just a little bit. Okay, so that is it. And now I'm ready to peel the backings off of these and attach it to this piece. This is a really fun little set to have. I love this little frame. I'm so glad they came out with it this year. Okay, so I got all the backings off. And I want to set this on here. Now, I might go over a little bit. I just want to make sure everything's in the window. So I think that's good. And I can see a little bit popping off out of the top here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim that back. As easy as that. Okay, so I'm going to move this out of the way now that I'm done stamping and stuff. And we're going to just put it together. So I'm going to use some Fast Fuse. Isn't this side pretty too? This side's really cheerful. And then we'll lay this, center it on here. And then I'm going to use some more dimensionals, and I'm going to pop this up on here. I just like the dimension that it has. And you know I love using dimensionals. I always make them so they're even. I don't like when it doesn't look even. It's kind of looks lopsided if there's not enough dimensionals. I'm really picky about that. So you don't have to use as many if you don't want to. But okay, so we're going to put that right in the center. Isn't that cute? I love this fall look. And I'm going to use some Tombow and make sure it's coming out here. Let me help it out a little bit here. Sometimes the end dries out a little bit. There we go. And I'm just going to put a little bit on the back here of this. And I like the Tombow because you have time to move it around a little bit. If, you know, for position wise. If if you don't like where you put it, you can move it a little bit. And then we're going to just put this right there. And that's it. It's as simple and easy as that. Aren't they cute? And this is soft suede. I'm not sure if I already told you that, but if you need any supplies for this project or any Stampin' Up! Supplies, you go to my blog at stampingwithamore.com. And I hope you enjoyed the tutorial today. I love this stamp set. So everyone have a blessed day, and I will see you next time. Bye.